Well, hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Val. Today we're going to be playing with, I got a new box here, and I am just, to be completely honest, I am just stunned by this packaging. It is just beautiful. So there's a little card inside here. If you can't tell, this is the Charlotte Tilbury package. They have it taped here. I haven't even opened it yet, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I don't want to ruin the pretty. It's so beautiful the way that they package this. So as I open it up, it's wrapped in bubble wrap, and inside here is one of their luxury palettes. Let me set that aside. The palette that I got is the Pillow Talk palette. I couldn't wait for this to restock. I was so excited to be able to get my hands on this. I'm so sad that I missed the first round. And this is what it looks like. This is my first ever luxury item. It's gorgeous. And here is the inside. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm not one to swatch colors. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go in and start playing with this on my eyes. I am just so excited. So excited if you couldn't tell. I did my base face, got that all ready to go. I did something different. I went ahead and I set my entire face. I never, ever, ever set my face. I never set my under eyes anymore. I just don't do it. And today I went ahead, I wanted to use my Nars Radiant Longwear Foundation. I've been having trouble with it. It doesn't want to stay put. It moves on my face. As soon as I touch my face, it comes off. So I decided that I would try it one more time and set my entire face. So that's what I did. Now back to the palette. So I'm going to go in with, let me see if I can do this. I'm going to start out with this shade right here. And let me see if I can tell you what that shade is called. Wow, it's so tiny. So it says that that's the Smoke shade. And then it looks like it's in another language underneath. But that is what I'm going to start with. And I'm going to run that through my crease. Of course, like I said, this is my first time ever using a luxury high-end palette. This is the most expensive palette that I own in my collection. This is the only luxury palette that I own. But these colors spoke to me, and that's why I wanted this palette. This is one of those ones where I was talking about, I'm not on a no-buy. I was trying to use products that I already have, but this is one of those ones that just called my name and I had to have it. So I'm going to take my Jaclyn Hill Morphe JH40 brush, and it's a little blending brush, and I'm going to go into the shade that is right above that, this mauve tone here, and I'm going to bring that in on this outer corner and lid area, and a little bit into the crease. So just adding a little bit there. And who knows, I could be using this all wrong. But this is what I wanted to do, and that's how we're going to play with it today. This palette is super easy to play with. They blend out like a dream. You just place the color and it just automatically blends out. You really don't have to do a whole lot. So there's two other shades in here. One is a prime shade and one is a pop shade. What I think I want to do is I want to lay down the prime shade across my lid. So this very first shade here, I'm going to pick that up on more flat brush. And it is shimmery. And I'm just going to place that across the lid and run it into the shade I put on the outer corner. And then what I want to do, and I'm just using it dry, I'm going to go ahead and take that pop shade, which is this shimmery shade here, and I'm just going to use my finger. Oh, it feels so lovely. And I'm going to pop that on the top. It's called a pop shade for a reason. I'm going to pop that on top of the prime shade that I laid down. This is a super natural, everyday look palette. I mean, this is what I tend to go for anyways. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm going to go into this, let me see, which one is it? I'm going to go into this shade right here, which has a little bit more pink to it. And I'm going to run that underneath my lower lash line. And like I said, these just blend effortlessly. They just glide on. I'm also going to take the more brown tone shade underneath, and I'm going to run that under there as well. And I'm dragging that one a little bit lower than I placed the more pink shade. This palette is just beautiful. I'm going to attempt to take that more glitter pop shade and put that in my inner corner. And it doesn't seem to be doing anything, so let me take the prime shade. And that one seems to be picking up. And there's a little eye booger. But that seems to be picking up a little bit more color. I think if maybe I went in with my finger and tried to get in to that corner with the shimmery shade, I could, but it's really hard to get in there with my finger into such a tight spot. I'm gonna see how long my makeup wears today. I have no idea how long it's gonna last. I mean, my foundation and whatnot. I'm not a fan of setting. And I can see it's just starting to sink in to some of my fine lines already. So I'm just patting them out just a little bit. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Might be a disaster, but at least my eyes look good. So I'm going to go ahead and throw on some of my Tarte Man Eater liquid eyeliner. And I'm not doing anything too dramatic because I don't want to take away from this natural look that I have going on. I'm going to take my Avon Super Shock gel liner, pop that in my waterline. I'm going to go ahead and set my face. I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution Pro Fix Illuminating Setting Spray. I'm going to go ahead and throw on some mascara, and I'll be right back. All right, so I went ahead and I put on some setting spray. I went ahead and added mascara. For lips, I'm going to go in with a nude, and I'm going to use my Too Faced Melted Matte Sugar Cookie liquid lipstick. This is from their holiday collection. Now, this is most definitely a first impressions video, and so far I am loving, absolutely loving this palette. I'm not going to tell you to go out and buy it. I'm not going to tell you that you have to have it. I don't know that. I don't know what you're into. I know that we all don't have that kind of money to spend on makeup. This was something that I wanted to try out, something that I was very curious about. It definitely performed well. I'm very happy with it. I don't have, like, I can't really give a review because I don't have all of my thoughts on it. I don't know how long it's going to wear. I don't know how long it's going to last. So I don't really want to give a full review on it. But my first impression is that I really do like it. And I'm not going to push it on you and say, you need this. And no, it's not like that. If you like the color story, you're into luxury high-end makeup, then definitely, yes, go get it. But if it's not something that you can afford, then I'm obviously not going to push it on you. So this is the final look. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch it. Subscribe so you don't miss out on any new uploads. Make sure that you hit that notification bell. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video.